welcome to Sunday School. This is our first virtual lesson. We're so excited that you're joining us. Make sure you guys like and share, show us your pictures. We want to see who's out there with us this morning. We have some special guests here today to lead our lesson. Sarah, Sophia, and Peyton. We'll let them start now.
Good morning, friends. I'm Peyton. This is
Sarah.
And I'm Sophia. Today we're going to be reading Elijah and the Widow, and we're also going to be making Play-Doh. So my mom, Sarah, is going to tell you the ingredients that you need if you want to make it.
If you'd like to get a parent to help you, you're going to need 1 cup of flour, a half a cup of salt, and approximately half a cup of water. So we'll get, if you want to get those supplies, and we'll start reading Elijah and the Widow. Elijah and the Widow. Elijah was a prophet. God helped him show and tell others about God. One day God said, "Pack your things, Elijah. It's time to move to a new town. I have told a widow there to feed you. I will make a miracle." It was not a good time to move. Rain had not fallen for many days. The sun was hot and the earth was dry. Elijah didn't have any friends in the new town, but he listened to God and went to the new town. When Elijah finally got to the town, he was thirsty. Just then, he spotted a woman. Could this be the widow God told him about? "Excuse me, ma'am, could you please bring me a drink of water?" The kind woman hurried to get the water. Grrr! Elijah's tummy growled. He remembered that God said the widow would feed him. He called after her, "Excuse me, ma'am, could you please bring me a nibble of bread to eat?" The woman stopped in her tracks. She turned to face Elijah. The widow had sad eyes. "I'm sorry, sir, I don't have any bread," she sighed. "The last of my oil and flour will only make 1 biscuit. My son and I are going to split it as our last meal. We have no other food." She started to cry. "Dry your tears," Elijah said. "God will make a miracle for you. Bake the bread and share it with me. God promises that your flour and oil will not run out." The widow mixed, kneaded, and baked loaf after loaf of bread. Her jar of flour and jug of oil made plenty of food for Elijah, herself, and her son. God's promise was kept.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle.
Nice job. So next we're going to make the
Play-Doh!
Awesome. And I have my helpers here with me. So Peyton, if you would like to put in a cup of flour. Here, we'll do it this way. That's pretty good. So put in a cup of flour, and Sophia is going to do a half a cup of salt. Good. So now you got both your dry ingredients in there. So just like the story, we had flour and oil. In our case, we're using flour and salt. And now they're going to put a half a cup of water in it. And then they're going to start kneading it. You ready, girls?
Yeah, I guess so.
And if it's too sticky, we're going to put a little bit more flour in it. And if it's too dry, we're going to put a little more water in it. So if you can...
I think it's going to be perfect.
You think it's going to be perfect?
I think it's going to
Okay.
be too sticky.
Let's keep... We'll see. Keep going. Knead, knead, knead. Just like the story said.
Can I take some and put it on the table?
No.
We're going to need more flour.
So what are you thinking, girls? Should we add a little bit more of something?
Flour. It's kind of sticky.
Okay, let's add a little more flour. And you gotta knead just like you would bread, okay? One more.
Don't hold it out. It's hard for us to get.
You want to put it on the table so everybody can see you, all our friends can see how you're doing it? Not yet?
No, it's ready to put on the table. I think. Or my chunk isn't.
Keep going. Can we make it one and then we'll split it?
Yeah, you want to finish Sophia's phone?
Keep going, Sophia. You're good. This part you're going to have to work at a little bit. But this is the funnest part. Should we get it on the table and
Yeah.
knead it out just like you would bread?
Get all of it out now. There we go.
There you go.
Can I get some more?
Yep.
You want to finish, Sophia? Yeah. Okay. Try and get as much out.
So if you can get it in one ball, then we will show how it separates and goes into multiple, just like God made a miracle for Elijah. A little bit more?
Yeah, just a tad more flour. It's very sticky today, so
Yeah.
make sure you add enough flour.
There you go. Sophia, you're doing a great job. Nice job.
Just try to get
So
it
friends,
all
that's
out
how
like
you
this.
would make dough or Play-Doh. Please do not eat this dough. This is just for fun. And
I mean,
hey,
it is edible, but
nope, it's not edible. So we are just gonna, this is not edible dough. There are some out there, but this is not. This is just flour and sugar and flour and salt and water. So now what my girls like to do is they like to make it colorful. Even though dough is not colorful, but
I'm going to be using
look
blue.
it's a great representation of our story, right?
I'm going to be using the color blue today.
Good.
I'm going to be using the color green. And you can mix your colors if you want, but you don't have to.
While they're mixing the colors, we want to thank you very much for joining us. Can you guys say thank you?
Thank you for joining us today, friends. Hopefully we see you on another one. And like down below so you can watch more of our videos.
We miss you.
Bye-bye.
Good morning, friends. I hope you guys are all having a great start to the school year. We're going to learn some music today. We're going to start with the B-I-B-L-E. You guys might know this one. Some of you older kids might remember the sign language for it. Remember, B is like this, I like this, B, L, and then an E. And so we're going to go through, we're going to sing it, and hopefully you'll sing with me out there at home, all right? Ready? The B-I-B-L-E, yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the Word of God, the B-I-B-L-E. Have a great rest of your day.